Good morning. You join us at a very ungodly hour of, I don't know when my watch is. It's 5:56 on a Saturday morning, and we're at Dover, and that means we're going to France on a fishing adventure. So at this point we should probably cue sped up road shots and some sort of copyright free electronic music. Go. No, actually, sod that. That's boring. Let's do something else instead. Good morning, sir. Here, Neil on the ferry, enjoying his very overpriced coffee.
Got done.
And
we're in France and all that.
Well, we're not in France yet. We've only just left Dover.
Right, mate. On the way.
We've now stopped off on the French motorway. Boys and girls, Neil is doing a disgusting habit called smoking, which you should never take up.
Wow.
Because it's not big and it's not clever.
But you don't look cool.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Perhaps you'd care to explain what you're laughing at.
Basically, right, he's just gone to take his fleece off and he has stumbled across a schoolboy error. He's got his top on the wrong way round, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it was dark when I got dressed this morning, so...
Slap, mate. What is this you're listening to?
Well, this?
Yeah.
This is actually my own music, which I wrote and recorded and played all myself.
That explains it then, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Oh, what do you mean?
It's pony, mate.
Oh, alright, then I'll turn it off.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, whatever. So have you ever written any music before or anything then?
Nah, mate, nah. Not that creative.
No, I didn't think so. I think it might be better if you just go to sleep again, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds good, mate, sounds good.
Yeah, okay. Night. Well, it's been a long old day of travelling, driving, and it's been a long old time to be stuck in a confined space with you.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah. But we are almost there. I think, if this sat-nav is to be believed and my old instincts are right, I do believe we are approaching Eden's Lakes. I think it's down here a bit, actually. Right, hang on. What I meant to say was, it's actually around this corner. So we are now pulling into Eden's Lakes. Yes, here we go again. Oh, bumpy. I know, we've reached our destination, Mr. Satnav. Thank you very much. Any minute now, the hound from hell's going to start barking. Yeah, there we go, right on cue.
Good old Nash.
There's Dino. Woohoo! Let the fun begin.
Well, mate.
See, we haven't come to fish.
No,
we've just come for
food,
this.
mate. Food and the beer.
Check this out. We've got asparagus and mushroom vol au vent. Round 2.
Yeah, mate. Proper food.
I'm still half asleep, as you can probably tell, but first fish of the trip is on. And from what I can see, it's a nice common. In he goes.
Well done, mate. Just tie it up a little bit, mate. That's the one, mate. What you got to say about that then, Mike?
Check one. Fish. Right, it's about 9:30 in the morning and we've just received a call that there's a lump in the net on the North Lake, so we're off over to film it. Here we go. Good morning.
Morning.
What we got? What we got?
51.4.
Nice.
Nice start. Nice start.
Lovely.
So what was the weight of this one?
51.4. Get my camera.
Looks nice fish.
Nous allons au supermarché. On a de deux Champs-Élysées. Right, if you're ever coming out fishing to France, don't buy the white sausages, the ones that say andouillette, because that basically means innards. So in this case it's au canard, so it's basically duck's innards, but you get ones with sheep's innards and all sorts. And to be honest, they don't look that appetising anyway. Stay well clear of those. In a supermarket, and it's literally full of all the nicest food. We're heading straight for the important part, the beer.
He's even running.
Going for this tasty little number. Neil's had the first proper mishap of the trip today, and what might that have been?
I may have snapped my baiting pole.
Oh mate, no one wants to see that.
I don't know. I've got it on film.
Oh okay then, let's have a look, shall we?
What, me line?
No. The hook.
Oh yeah, the hook in the shoulder.
Yeah, you managed to unhook yourself though, didn't you?
Yeah, just about, mate, just about.
Well, I'm glad that someone else is having the mishaps, not me, for a change.
I bet you are, mate, I bet you are. You're still going to go for a swim though at some point this week?
Well, yeah, give it time. Give it time. Well, the sun's gone down. And there's been no more action today. But just have a listen to this. That is pretty loud. It's basically the frog chorus. Do you remember that song, Neil?
Yeah, I definitely do, mate.
No, you really don't, do you?
Yeah, I do. Believe me.
By who? Who was it by then?
A frog crow.
No, it wasn't.
No, I don't have a clue, mate.
No, because you weren't born, you idiot. It was actually by Paul McCartney. It was a #1 during the 1980s. Actually a pretty crap song, but there you go.
That's probably why I don't know it, mate.
Yeah, but that's effectively what we've got now, because yeah, it's going to be interesting trying to get to sleep with this. But hopefully we might have a few fish. So we shall see. Yeah, first thing in the morning on Simon's Lakes. Monday morning and we're in again.
Well into that.
Yes. Well, it's first light on the second morning and now we've got a proper lump. A 41-pound 4-ounce mirror from Simon's Lake. Get in. Jesus, Mary Jane. Bloody bed's vibrating. Well, the storm's gone now, and as you can see, it's a very nice evening. We've got the rods back out in position. So far, all the action's been at first light, so there seems to be just a little window between about 6 and maybe 9 o'clock where we're getting bites. But with the storm and a lot of rain, that's hopefully freshened things up a bit, so you never know, we might get some action through the night as well, which would be nice. So we'll see what happens.
So what's happening, Mike?
Well, it's about 10:30 at night on the Tuesday, and we've finally got a bite. This one's right down in the far corner, giving me a hell of a run around. But it's been a real struggle today because we've had quite a lot of hot sunshine during the day. Then in the evening, started chucking it down. Another thunder and lightning storm. It's all sort of calmed down a bit now. We've got this one on. Check 3, fish. Here we go. A nighttime, 31 pounds, 8-ounce mirror from Simon's Lake. Caught on a triple N pop-up on a multi-rig. Worked hard today for this one, very pleased. Wednesday morning, and it's fish on for Neil. You having fun there?
Yeah, mate, getting bait up.
He's in!
Get in, mate. Finally off the mark.
Get in there.
Well happy, mate. Well happy. Mate, wow.
Neil's first fish from Simon's Lake. £31.4, and it's a new PB as well. Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Pleased with that?
Made up. Proper made up. What a fish.
Yeah.
Especially at the start. Finally off the mark. That's it. Oh, there he goes. Excuse my French.
Well, we are in France and all
But
that.
that is it, mate. Fish like that, it's hard not to, isn't it? Well in, mate. Well made up.
Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Right, it's about 8 o'clock in the evening now on the Wednesday. Literally just got the rod out and had a pickup from a very angry carp right down in the corner, which I'm just sort of trying to coax away from the snags there. He's giving me a lot of jip, this one.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, boy. Well in.
Check 4, fish. Well, here's another one. It's a 31.10 this time. This one, again, down towards the back channel on a 15mm triple M pop-up. And it's nice to be getting them at different times now. Lovely. Ta-da! Good morning. I've got a fishy. And it is not playing ball at the moment. But here we go. This is a 33-pound mirror at first light from Simon's Lake. Another cracker, really put up a huge scrap. No better wake up call than that. Check 5. Fish. Literally only just put that one back and now Neil's in. It is definitely bite time.
Go on. Oh, yes. Cheers, pal.
I think we've got a biggie here. Oh yes. And this is the result of that battle. Look at that. 48 pound. Welcome to the 40s club, mate. How's
Cheers,
that?
mate. Day in a 30 club and go and get in the 40 straight after. Literally, mate, lost for words. That's something else.
It is a bit. Okay.
Oh. Mate.
What you got to say about that then?
I ain't got nothing to say, mate. That's the problem. I've got no words. Something else, mate. I can't believe it's that. Oh, mate. Literally blown away.
I would stick a bucket of water over your head, but the fish got you wet enough, so...
Yeah. Well and truly wet enough, mate.
Not bad for a first light bite, eh?
You know it, mate. Wouldn't mind waking up to that every morning.
Hey.
Beat the bird, wouldn't it?
Oh. Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate. Made up, honestly, mate.
Well, it's Thursday afternoon now, just after 5 o'clock, and basically we stopped fishing at about midday. Couple of reasons for that. Number one, it just got insanely hot down there, and number two, it's just been a complete dead time between about midday and up till darkness, so really hasn't been that much point fishing. So today we've just left it. We've been back down to the swims and we've baited all the spots that we've been catching off, so we're going to have a bit of dinner and then we'll probably go back down to the swims about 7:30, get the rods back out and ready for bite time. So hopefully next time you join us we'll have something else to show you.
So, Mike, what's it like being a slaphead?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty much like clockwork this week, and at 5:30 this morning Neil's got another fish on the bank, just getting it sorted out and then we'll show it to you. Well, there we go. It's, believe it or not, another 31 pounder. Again, this one 31.10. There seems to be something.
About 30 months.
Yeah. You can hear the cockerel in the background. And that's signalling its first light. Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate.
There he goes.
Just didn't want to, did it? For a minute. Good wake up call that one, mate.
Well, it's 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon now, and we've come up to the house. We've not fished for the last couple of hours because it's just been insanely hot, and there might be a storm on the way. And we're actually waiting for a very special arrival. So we'll see you soon. Well, it's Friday night, and look who I've found. It's my old mate Mark Gardner.
Oh, he's on the bloody thing again, isn't he?
How you doing, mate?
All right, mate. You?
Yeah, not bad. Looking forward to a cheeky night on Simon's.
Good. Like your false teeth?
Hey, look who's talking, mate.
Not on Facebook, mate.
And we haven't seen this guy all week either. It's Dean.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm good, mate. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Feeling a bit better again.
Oh, dog's at it. Yeah?
Being protective, isn't he? You enjoyed your week?
I have, mate. It's been absolutely brilliant, as
Good.
usual.
Good, yeah. Weather's been up and down for you, but yeah, as you can see, we're having a bit of a storm again. Just finishing dinner up.
Yeah.
So last night tonight, Friday night, big fish night again.
Let's hope so.
So you've had fish up to 48, so let's see if we can get a couple of 50s on the bank tonight. So Mark's come and graced us for last night. See if he can winkle a couple out as well.
Gonna try.
So yeah, nice to see him again here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to see what we can do for next year and see if we can get back on the North Lake.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
missed out for a few years now, haven't we? So,
So Mark can break another chair on there.
and look for the bears. So it's been a pleasure. As I say, I've missed me fishing again, but as I say, health comes first, and it's been fun looking after you all, and yeah, we've caught some nice fish again.
Yeah.
So it's been a pleasure.
Oh,
And,
the pleasure has been all ours, mate. It's been
Good.
brilliant.
Brilliant. But so I'm glad you've enjoyed it. And so I've missed being out with you, but you know, health comes first, unfortunately, and we've enjoyed having you here. And so weather's been up and down, plenty of thunderstorms, and yeah, we'll see what we can arrange for next year and try and get back on the North Lake for once.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
See you later, mate.
Thanks, Mike. Cheers.
Got it copped.
So here's our crazy northern crew that have been on the North Lake.
Northern crew, excuse me. He's northern.
Are you from
So
Leicester?
he's from
I'm
North
from
Not-
Bradford.
He's from North Nottinghamshire, okay? There he is, then.
Hello.
How do?
How do?
You alright, you?
Alright, yes,
So what would be your overall synopsis of the week, sir?
The overall synopsis.
Yes.
does that mean?
Well, what's wrong? What? What's the matter with you?
I can't catch my breath, let alone finish my crumble.
That's good, lad. Jesus Christ. Been a good synopsis, mate.
Summary.
Summary. Well, it is summer, so it will be summary, won't it?
Well, it's been very warm. It's been very, very warm, thank you.
And was it a penalty or not?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Well, he's literally only been here a couple of minutes and he's into a fish already. Go on, Mark. Feel like a good one?
Yeah, it's a good fish.
Get in.
Right.
Mark's only been here an hour or so with the rods out, and we've got a common, which is an absolute belter at £30, Mark, isn't it?
Here it is.
Lovely jubbly. Well done, Mark.
Well, certainly, Mike.
Covering up this bald head.
Yes, thank you, Mark. I'm covering up my bald head. No, I'm not actually. I'm getting my bald head out because I'm playing a fish that just hooked. It must be, what time is it, Mark?
11:30.
11:30. Yeah. Unusual because we haven't had that many fish. Oh, shut up. Haven't had that many fish around this sort of time, so yeah, it's all good. All good in the hood.
Call that light enough, reflection off your head now you shaved it.
That's not very nice, is it?
He's in. He's in.
What you got to say, mate?
Check 6 fish.
That's 5, mate.
I've had 6.
Yeah, no, your hand said 5.
No, I had that thumb out as well. That's 6. I mean, I'm not from a dodgy part of the country, so I haven't got 6 fingers on one hand, have I?
I don't know, you are from Newcastle, mate.
We hope not.
Behave. Right, well, having put it on the scales, absolutely delighted to say it's the second 40 of the session. £40 dead mirror from Simon's Lake on the final night. Absolutely delighted with that. Maybe even more to come, you never know. Brilliant. Well, it's time to go now. It's been another magic week at Eden's. So, Dean, thank you very much.
You're welcome,
once again, mate. It's been fantastic.
It has, mate.
And I hope to be back again sometime soon.
Yeah, looking forward to having you back, mate. I say it's been a really good week. So we had Mark over last night for the last night, and within an hour, bang, beautiful common. Just finished off the week, and then of course you landed another £40 as well. So really looking forward to the Simon's Lake video for this year. North Lake as well. Fish a bit hard. There's a little bit of spawning going on again this week on jollies and obviously on North Lake as well. I've been up this morning. Yeah, they're off again. So what a shame. You know, we just can't time it right, can we, Mike? So always getting hard. But no, I think you've done well this week. You know, what with the weather up and down, the amount of thunderstorms we've had and downpours, but you know you've ticked along. A few nice 40s up to £48 for young Neil as well, smashing his PB. You know, he nicked it and then bang with that 48. You know, what a fish. So looking forward to seeing all the videos put together, and you know, so what a week. I wish I was out with you, but you know the reasons why. But yeah, next year.
Oh, there'll be next time.
Yeah, try and get back on the North Lake. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Again, thanks again for coming over,
thank you, mate.
And especially over to Mark as well for coming over for one day. Shame he couldn't make it for a few extra days as well, but been a privilege to see him again. To say he was involved with the original Eden's video.
Right.
So yeah, maybe next time we'll get it all together, the four of us. So,
yeah.
So it's been a pleasure. Thanks Neil. Thanks Mark. Thanks Mike. See you all next year, hopefully.
Thanks, mate.
So, thanks
big
again.
Big ups, Karen, for all the great food.
That's right. Yeah, Karen's really looked after us again with the food, and my son Adam as well, been helping out really well this year. So yeah, be sad when he leaves home again. So, but no, it's been an absolute pleasure. So thank you very much for coming over again, and look forward again for the next one.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Well, the sat nav is programmed, but we're not going home. Oh no. We're going to Mark's Lake for a little adventure, and then on the river after that too. Hey! Well, we're currently about half an hour away from Argenton-sur-Creuse, which is where Mark lives. It's taken a little longer than expected because Mark seems to have taken us via Azerbaijan. So yeah, we're going to be there soon, hopefully. We've done a bit of a Mark Gardner route as opposed to the one that the sat nav said. But hey, I'm sure it'll all be great once we get there eventually. We'll see you sometime next week.
Well, after a little tour of the Creuse region, we have arrived at Chez Mark. So this is Mark's Lake, and we've just seen a carp by the lily pads. Lovely. Horsey. Right, we're now here set up on Mark's Lake, which is
essentially at the end of his garden, and it's quite small at the moment, but over the next year or so he is going to extend it by more than double. There's probably about 30-40 fish in here, up to about 35 pound. Never been caught before, it's never really been fished, so to say I'm excited is a bit of an understatement. Let's see what happens. We're on the back arm of Mark's Lake at the moment. First take into an uncaught fish. Bloody marvellous. Can you cast in a net, please?
Nice little mirror.
Mental. Yeah! Check one. Fish. Right, well, it's not the stamp of fish that we've been getting all week. However, it is an absolute privilege to catch this uncaught fish out of Mark's little lake. It's a lovely little mirror. It's never been caught before. Brilliant. Well, they're getting bigger. This is the second of the uncaught fish. This perfect common. Nailed it on a little triple end dumbbell just in the margins. Now I can pretty much guarantee that this is going to be the smallest carp of the trip.
Specimen hunting, mate. Specimen hunting.
Oh, what a beauty.
It's a lovely one.
It will be.
Cheers, mate.
We're currently having a very nice evening, having a few drinks.
So shall.
Shay Mark. Hoping for a big one during the night. Well, I don't know if you can hear me that well because of all the frogs going for it in the background, but I've just had one of the better fish in Mark's Lake on our little night session. This one at 20 pounds was nailed on a super fruit pop-up just on the far margin. It's never been caught before. It's an absolute privilege to catch it. Really pleased with this. I think I'm going to reel in and get a little bit of sleep because I've got a big day coming up tomorrow, or today I should say, because it's coming up to first light soon. Wicked. Well, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning on Mark's Lake, and Neil has just netted his first fish.
Yeah, mate.
There we go, that's Neil's first fish from Mark's Lake. Literally only had that rod out a few minutes, didn't you?
Yeah, it's that, mate. Didn't take long.
It's a little beauty. The bugger's got weeded. Oh, it's a pretty one.
Yeah.
Might be. Yes.
Well done, boys. Team effort. Team effort.
That was a fight,
Don't
wasn't it?
air me.
That was a fight.
Don't air me.
That was a goer.
Here we go. The last fish from Le Petit Lac de Marc, as I've just called it. It's a 23.5 pound stunning mirror carp that's never been caught before. Yeah, I know I've said this about the other ones, but it is a definite privilege. Thank you very much, Mark.
No problem.
Right, mate.
Well, we are now on the final leg of our journey, our adventure. We have finished on Le Petit Étang de Marc, and now we are off to the river to find a spot to fish for the night.
Yeah.
Looking forward to this one.
How do? We are now at our final destination of the trip, which is the River Creuse at Argenton-sur-Creuse. And Mark, why have we picked this particular spot?
Basically because I know they've just finished spawning and they're going to be down this end. It's the shallower end. We're about halfway up, so they're either going to be they should be coming out from the spawning end, coming back up to the deeper water, and we can intercept them here. We could have gone down the other end, a lot deeper water, but as I know they've just spawned here, my chances are we can pick them back up when they come out the shallows. And this is the nearest we can get to the shallows, because all the way down that way you cannot fish. We've been lucky enough to get this MPEG. It was taken when we got here, but they pulled off. Thank Christ for that. We waited a while and they went. So we're now settled, and I like the swim. The traps are set. We just have to see what happens. I don't envisage anything happening till after dark, because I fished here before on this river, but we'll see what happens.
Yes, and obviously this spot does get fish because we've got the lovely campfire there with lots of nice litter in it, which is lovely. But yeah, what we've done is we've gone a couple over to the far side with my right hand rod, because I'm right on the end. I've gone into the sort of private area a little bit and dropped one just up the margins with the bait boat, and yeah, we're just gonna have to see what happens. And just before you ask, we're not fishing illegally. We have our carte de pêche, which we have purchased online, so we are covered for an entire week, even only we're just fishing tonight, so it's all legal. Bonjour madame et monsieur, maintenant je fais la petite cuisine. Nous avons le saucisson ici. Je pense que c'est le bratwurst allemand.
So can we have that in the English translation,
Très
please,
bien.
Mike? Go on in English.
I'm cooking bloody sausages.
That was your English.
So what's happening, Mike?
Just had a blistering take from my margin spot, which I basically drove the bait boat into the private area. Hairy stuff.
There we go.
Yes! Come on! Yes! That's a lucky result, mate. For this stretch of river, that's the result. To get a carp this quick, that's a result, mate. 2 seconds. Most probably never been caught before.
Can you just confirm that again for us, Mark?
It's got one little nick, which is Mike's hook mark in its mouth. The curtains are in. That fish has never been caught before.
Happy days, mate.
I'm so delighted with this. It's a mint mirror carp from the River Creuse, and as Mark confirmed, it's probably never even been caught before. Caught it on a superfruit pop-up over a little bed of triple N just further up into the private area.
Stunner.
Delighted.
Stunner, mate.
Can't say any more. Right, well, I've just caught the second fish from the river, this little double figure mirror. He's definitely been through the wars because he's got a few wounds on him, but we've just treated those, so hopefully he'll go back and heal up nicely. Let's get him back. Well, our time on the river has come to an end, and now we're en route back to Chez Mark, and then we will be loading up the motor and heading back home.
Been a good week.
It has, just a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, exceptional, mate.
Yeah. Right, well,
We're heading off now. Thank you, Mark. It's been blinding.
Yeah, see you, mate.
Yeah, see you again soon, hopefully.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. He's chucking away, look. Get the maximum. Chucking away before
All
the
right,
journey.
mate.
You've
it
got
on
a
video,
big,
cheers.
you've got a problem there, mate.
So one of us got a problem, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't me.
He's got to go 6
I've not
hours
got the
without
nicotine habit.
See, he won't stop. Unless he needs a slash.
Doing your
Well, we're pretty much back where we started now. We've just docked at Dover, waiting to get off the ferry. It's been a blinding trip, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Thank you from Neil and myself, and we hope to see you again soon.